Welcome back, everyone, to the LA Angels franchise. You can tell by the way my voice sounds, I'm a little bit under the weather. But sometimes you just got to push through if you're feeling up to it. And today I am feeling up to it. Game 4, here we go. 3 games in. We're back in Wrigley Field here for game number 4. We got Chase Silseth on the mound against A.J. Puck. And in the top of the second inning, Adolis Garcia gets us started with a solo bomb. Al Bombi putting us up on top with a 362-foot bomb. And then the rookie, Jerome Morris, he's going to go deep as well. That is back-to-back jacks. Angels looking to get back here in the win column. That's a great place to start. 2-0 lead, especially after the last game against Jack Flaherty. Tough luck losers against that guy. He was pitching out of his mind. Still a pretty tight game, guys. 2-0. Luis Paniagua, another rookie here in this playoff roster. Top of the 5th, leadoff double. Way to start. Kyron Paris laying down a bunt. Playing a little small ball here in the World Series. Doing whatever you possibly can to get on base. Move guys over. Get into some good spots to knock in some runs. And that is exactly what Taylor Ward is going to do. As we do get a force out at first base, but the run does score. So a 3-0 ball game here. Chase Silseth has been looking pretty darn good up until now this base hit by Jared Triolo. It's a double. I mean, he's wheeling and burning down that line, trying to get to second base. Head first slide. Great job by Triolo to get his team back into it here, firing his guys up. We were going to make a pitching change here, and then a little bit of bad luck. So who said the Cubs were cursed? You know, back in 2016, breaking that curse. Suzuki gets a little lucky bounce off the bag. What is that? The baseball gods, even though we're Angels, the baseball gods are not looking out for us here. Off of the bag, the corner of first base, then off of the heel of Logan O'Hoppe. Then their best hitter, Anthony Reagan, comes up with a base hit. Somehow Adolis doesn't charge that baseball. He lets it eat him up. It's gonna cost us an extra bag. Seiya Suzuki's now at third. Runners on the corners. Christopher Morel comes up. That's a line drive base hit right past shortstop. It's now 3-2. Oh my goodness, guys. Bottom of the 6th inning, and things are starting to unravel based off of one simple, measly little fluke at first base. And now, Kyron Paris trying to start a double play. Ball was hit a little bit too softly. He had a couple extra moves. Now we got a hit batter. It's just disaster. This 6th inning has been a disaster for the Angels. And now, bases loaded. We got to get Dansby Swanson. We can't let this thing get out of control even further. We got to limit the damage here. 1-2 pitch. Hit that thing. Fastball right down the middle. A little high, right? Right at the chest level. But still strike 3. Ground ball here. Get the final out. Luckily, we don't give up the lead. But that was a disastrous inning for the Angels. It's exactly what the Cubs needed there in the bottom of the 6th. So, guys, we will jump all the way to the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 outs. O'Hoppe racing to the bag somehow beats PCA. This guy is one of the fastest players in the majors, and somehow he beat him to the bag. I mean, that was really close. Cubbies, they could have possibly challenged this one, but it did look like O'Hoppe did get the slide, did get the foot in. So it was a close play, but we got the play made. So we'll go to extras. Top of the 10th, Mike Trout. No damage done. He has been pretty quiet all game long. So we're going to call on Ben Joyce here. Triolo did not like that call. Obviously did not like that call. It was a strike. Further review, it did catch the inside corner, so go take a seat there, bud. Pop up, foul ground. Suzuki is retired. 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th. And then we got to go get this guy, of course, Anthony Reagan. Always a tough out, but Ben Joyce is going to get him looking here. Strike 3. You go sit down, sir. Top of the 11th with 2 outs. Jerome Morris, ground ball to third. Triolo is going to make that play. So we go even further, guys. You know that every time the Cubs don't come through in the bottom half, we're going to get more innings. We're going to get more innings. So here we are. Bottom of the 11th. We're going to call on JoJo Romero. 1 down. Ward over to second. Paris over to first to O'Hoppe. Double play. Beautiful job. Beautiful job by our defense. Let's go to the top of the 12th with 2 outs. Ben Brown able to come through? Nope, not quite. We have a man on base. Maybe a steal. No small ball situation here. Oh, deep drive by Taylor Ward. Get up, get some legs. But Ian Happ is out there. The Gold Glover, Ian Happ. Great play, over the shoulder catch. We'll go to the bottom of the 12th inning. PCA, strike 3, lefty-lefty matchup. Jojo Romero wins the battle after a nice breaking ball, moving away from the left-handed hitter. So we will go to the top of the 13th. Ian Happ's not going to catch that one. That's Logan O'Hoppe coming through yet again. 2 outs in the top of the 13th. Lucky 13. Ben Brown gives up the solo shot. Angels up 4-3. Keep it rolling, guys. We need some insurance runs. But that's all we're going to get. We're going to jump to the bottom of the 13th. Here's Triolo. Base hit. Zach Neto made an incredible effort there, but could not quite grasp it. And Triolo's on base. Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball, base hit, right past Kyron Paris. Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't good, because guess who we got up next? It's Anthony Reagan. And he's pretty good against both lefties and righties with the power numbers. But it's a little less on the right-handers. So we're going to call on Joel Payamps here. Extra innings. Might as well do it. He's got some clutch factor in that. Let's go for it. But we got him in a 3-1 count, and he does foul that pitch off. Oof, that was close, man. You gotta, what do you want to call here? You got nobody down. You got bases loaded if you walk him. So we're going to go with the slider yet again, and he checks his swing. He doesn't offer at it enough. No full swing there. Reagan goes down swinging, but now you got to get Chris Morel. Deep drive to right. This could be trouble. Adolis is giving chase and somehow makes the catch in the rainy Chicago sky. Not an easy grab to make, but Adolis gets the job done. So now, guys, one more out. And Will Smith is up. He's 0 for 4 today. He's a candidate here for a ground ball. You gotta go after him. You gotta go get him here. So Payamps, he's got the 2 outs, but no. Base hit up the middle, and Will Smith will come through and extend the game even further. Cubbies down to their last out. They get a ground ball up the middle. We got the ground ball. That's what we wanted, but Will Smith able to find a hole somewhere and do some damage. So now it's going to be up to Zach Thompson against Ian Happ, and he gets him swinging. This game will go on. We're going to go to the 14th inning, guys. So with Kyron Paris coming up, I kind of want to go with Chang just because I like the lefty versus righty matchup here against Ben Brown. Already got a man on base. 14th inning, you got to start mixing and matching here to potentially end the game. But you know what? The Cubs, they get a double play. First pitch, hacking for Sung-Chae Chang, and he grounds out into a double play. And of course, that's going to fire up everybody that's out there tonight at Wrigley Field. 3-1 pitch here in the bottom of the 14th inning. Triolo, who's been very good all game long, flies out to Luis Paniagua out there in left field. He's been such a great fielder. You can tell how good of a fielder that he is with that bar. That fielding bar there. That's his range. So you know exactly where that baseball is going to land. Beautiful stuff. All right, let's go to the top of the 15th. We do have a pitching change. It's Steven Matz. I like the matchup here. I like the Matz-chup. Righty-lefty with Taylor Ward, but first pitch hacking, he flies out. Lefty-lefty, don't like that too much, but Shawnwell comes through. So it's like reverse Uno here today or something. Mike Trout, righty against lefty. We like that matchup, but he grounds out into a double play. So back-to-back innings where the Angels have now grounded out into double plays that have ended the inning. That is frustrating, and I'm sure that our offense is really feeling it now. So a walk here to Seiya Suzuki is going to bring up Anthony Reagan, and we're going to call on Hunter Harvey to go get him. Because again, guys, home run's going to win him the game. Triple will win him the game. Maybe even a double will win them this game. Any gap shot. That's what we're working with right here. So you got to be careful with Anthony Reagan. So a 1-1 pitch here, a little curveball, kind of change him up here a little bit. Different eye levels, right? Different tracking for the hitter. He's going to foul out. No. Jerome Morris couldn't even make the play. So it's a 1-2 pitch upcoming. Here comes the slider, and we got him looking. You know, he doesn't like the slider. The slider at his knees, he doesn't really like it. If he's got to go chase for it, I've noticed that about him. So we got to put that in our back pocket here the next couple of games. But Base hit for Christopher Morel. It's going to extend the inning here, guys. Looking for a double play ball. And then we got Will Smith. Again, Will Smith. We finally get him here, though. No base hit for Will Smith. That's going to get to 2 outs. 1-2 pitch here to Ian Happ. Ball 2. 2-2 pitch upcoming. We got to challenge him here high and outside. Now we're going to go low and in. And we miss. This isn't good. You got Dansby Swanson. He's hitting 167 with runners in score position. Not the worst thing in the world, but oh, we don't want to do that. You still don't want to do that. You don't want to get them 90 feet closer to winning this game. So it's going to be up to Dansby. 2-1 pitch. Swinging through the slider, man. They just can't hit it. They can't hit it. So I'm thinking, maybe, do we go there again? We are. We're going to test him one more time. Dansby, ground ball up the middle. Here comes the flip by Zach Neto. And Paris is there to cover the bag. Unbelievable. I mean, that's a risky play, guys. You don't really know where that ball's, how fast that ball's going to come out when you're flipping it from your glove. You just don't know how fast or how slow that thing's going to come out. It's a very, very tough play. You really have to practice that on your glove hand side, the glove hand flip. So 1-2 pitch, we got Triolo again. He's really struggled here his last couple at bats, and that's fine. We can keep him down here. So top of the 17th. Go! Let's finish this thing. But it's foul. Zach Neto, deep drive, deep bomb, but foul. He will work this to a full count and strike out. It's just crazy. It's a matter of inches. It's a matter of feet. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. So 1-2 pitch here in the top of the 17th. Base hit by Sung-Chae Chang. Way to make up for it, buddy. Way to make up for it. That double play ball that you had in a previous inning. Base hit here. So Steven Matz. He had the lefty-lefty against Chang. He got a base knock. Lefty-righty against Ward. He wins the battle here. So lefty-lefty matchup. And Shawnoel strikes out. That rarely ever happens. Shawnoel is such a good bat to ball guy. Contact guy first. He somehow strikes out. So we go to the bottom of the 17th. This is crazy. Bottom of the 17th. Base hit for Suzuki. Reagan swings through the slider. Again, he has not hit the slider, so we're going to go with it again, but this time it's just fair. Base hit Anthony Reagan, but you know what? It wasn't deep enough. Had it been in the corner, that probably wins him the game. Suzuki probably scores, but Reagan figures us out. Good hitters will do that. So we're going to walk Christopher Morel, and we force bases loaded in the bottom of the 17th. With, by the way, nobody out. So Will Smith comes up. And on a 1-2 pitch, we can't get him swinging. We're going to go after him again. Michael Kopech got a good slider, got a good little sweeper there. Does get the line out. That was clutch. I feel like if we pushed the infield back, I don't know if Taylor Ward makes that catch. I'm not sure. But, guys, 3-1 pitch. That almost walked Ian Happ again. He's had a walk here earlier in these extra innings. To force bases loaded. That would have won him the game. Fly ball, right field. He thinks that that's going to get the job done. He's celebrating at home plate, but nobody's tagging up. Eat it. Eat it, Ian Happ. So Dansby Swanson up yet again with the bases juiced. 2-2 turns to 3-2. A walk wins them the game. Kopech got to clutch up. That's a line drive out to left, but it's not enough. Paniagua's there. We're going to the 18th inning. This is getting crazy. So next batter up, Mike Trout against Jordan Wicks. Out number 1 in the top of the 18th. Guys, can we please get something going here? Because can we get our 5th run? How can we not? We've played basically 2 baseball games at this point. 2 9-inning games. 1-2 here to Adolis. Perfect. That's a good way to start. We gotta kind of get our timing here with Jordan Wicks on the mound. Jerome Morris, deep drive to left field, but that's not going to be enough. Ian Happ with the catch. And we got our timing down. We got a couple of perfects. We got good timing there. It's crazy. Zach Neto up the middle. Triolo is there at first base, not in time of the throw. Seiya Suzuki, 0-2 pitch, shooting for the slider. Didn't get him to chase, so we're going to go high fastball But Kopech misses his spot. And Seiya Suzuki says goodbye. Walking everybody off. Third home run of the postseason. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 18th inning. It took us 2 baseball games to figure out a winner here. And I'm sure Cubs fans are thinking, we basically won 2 baseball games. So shouldn't we get credit for that? Should be up 3-2 at this point. In actuality, they are still tied with us now, 2-2. So no matter how many Cubs fans are out there that might think that they should have won 2 games to get credit for a little bonus game there, it's still 2-2. So what we will do now, guys, is we will do a little quick match or whatever it's called. I think it's quick manage. Sorry, quick manage. I've been doing a lot of football stuff, not a lot of the show lately. Quick manage here. Instead of just doing a straight up sim, we'll do a little quick manage here to determine the winner of game number 5 to split or to tie break the 2-2 series tie. Hopefully it's the Angels that get a W here, but we get Freddie Peralta. And we'll figure out who's pitching here for the Angels here in just a moment. But we do have 1 run scored after a little hit and run action. So we do have Chris Paddock on the mound here tonight against Freddie Peralta. So 1-0 LA. And Morel is going to be out as well. And, you know, honestly, I'm thinking how we got to manage these guys. You know, pitch around is a little tough. A little tough there. It leads to a lot of walks. So we're just going to go right after these Cubs hitters, and if Paddock's energy levels get even 50% or lower, I don't even want to even see him near the 30s or the 20s. It's like 50 to 40% energy, and I think we're going to have to pull him and try to find somebody in that bullpen that's ready to go. So he's already starting to get there. He's been pitching really good to this point, though. It's a 1-1 game. Cubs have more hits than us up until that base hit by Chang. We got a strikeout by Neto, another K by Paris, and then, of course, the inning is over. So this is right there. I'm thankful that we just got out of that inning, because otherwise, like right now, I don't even want to deal with him right now. Like, he's got to go. He's got to go. And we are going to make a change here. And honestly, with that 18-inning game, this is going to be a struggle to find somebody that was ready to go. So Ben Joyce is the likely candidate here. He does give up a base hit, then a stolen base, a walk, and then a 3-run bomb by Will Smith is going to put the Cubs up 4-1. And then a back-to-back home run with Ian Happ hitting a solo homer. We got Triantos with a single. You got Swanson that was hit by a pitch. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of hand. So we'll put in Jackson Rutledge. He gives up a run, so it's now 5-1. This isn't looking good, guys. And, of course, our offense basically non-existent here in this game. Freddie Peralta's done such an incredible job shutting us down. Rutledge is out there giving up back-to-back singles. It's now 6-1. He's got a walk in here, another single for Happ. It's 7-1. This game is basically over, wouldn't you say? However, Freddie Peralta's got the bases loaded here, and Adolis Garcia steps up. Could be a grand slammy. Just not enough underneath it. Would have been nice to make that thing 7-5, giving us a chance, but we're going to find ourselves in the same situation here in the ninth. Got a little something happening here with a double from Taylor Ward. Chang gets a single, and Zach Neto is up with runners on the corners. We got a fly ball to center field, but that's PCA. He's got a really good arm, and it's just a little too shallow. I don't want to risk it. That run is precious to us right now. So now we got the number 9 hole hitter, Kyron Paris. That is a line drive, and now it's just kind of like we got to go test it. Now, you know what? I want to challenge Seiya Suzuki more than anybody else in that outfield. Ian Happ is throwing some runners out. You got PCA, a strong arm. Suzuki's probably the one guy that I would challenge. We do get the run there. Peralta's day is done. They're going to call on Steven Matz. He just pitched a game ago. So you know what? That's fine. We'll mix and match. We'll put our righty against your lefty here, Jerome Morris. Let's go. Uh-oh, pitch. Base hit in the gap. Round that corner. Let's go. Let's hustle it up. We're not going to test it, though. We're not going to test it. So we do have runners on the corners yet again with 2 outs. And Shawnawell lifts this one out to left field. That's going to fall right in front of Ian Happ. And now it's a 7-3 game. So maybe we got a little something working here, guys. Let's make it 7-4. Mike Trout is up. Base hit. Would have really liked a 3-run shot, but can't have a home run every single time, right? It's 7-4. We're back in business here, guys. But now they're not going to be messing around. They're going to put in Enyel De Los Santos to shut this thing down. All they need is one more out. That's it. And he's been pretty darn good here in the postseason. 2 1/3, and then he's going to strike out Logan O'Hoppe. Looking, by the way. So we worked all that way. Worked that hard just to take a pitch looking. And honestly, it looked like it was going to be a ball. And you know what? Even if he had swung at it, what's he going to do? He's probably going to ground out to second base or first base. Doesn't matter. You got to swing at it. It was a strike. So no excuses. O'Hoppe got to be better. But Mike Trout had a pretty good game. He was 3 for 5 today. But again, just we need a little bit more run production from our guys here. Paddock was pretty good, though. I thought he was pretty good up until the very end. We had to pull him. Of course, the major reason we lost was our bullpen. That was the major reason we lost. We had the offense clicking at the very end of the game, but you know, maybe you tie the loss to that too. We just could not get the offense moving here earlier in the game. So guys, that's it for the video. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you in the next one, which will be game number 6. The Cubs are up 3-2, but we're winning this series, dang it. We're coming back home. By the way, every home team has won their games in this series. So if that trend continues, we should be winning the World Series. We should win game 6 and game number 7, but we have an uphill battle. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.